The Toys for Tots program is off and running this holiday season. Hello and welcome to 18WJTS in.form. I'm your host, Bill Potter. Joining us in the studio is Pat Moriarity and Dave Englert. Now, Pat Moriarity, I'm going to read it right off here so I get it right, is the Detachment Commandant of Southern Indiana Leathernecks and Commander of the Jasper American Legion.
Correct.
Also joining us is the Chief Bottle Washer and, well, actually, he is the State Chief of Staff. Which is a big deal.
Yes,
and locally, he is the detachment paymaster. Gentlemen, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
First, let me say thank you for your service. And then now, thank you for your continued service to those who are less fortunate with the Marine Corps Toys for Tots program. Can you give us a little history of the Toys for Tots program, which is a huge campaign?
Right. It started in 1947 to begin with. Here locally, this is our 23rd year. And what the campaign is all about is collecting shiny new toys to give to disadvantaged children in the area. Our area consists of 4 counties.
Okay, do you know the 4 counties name off the top of your head?
No, I've only been doing it 23 years. Oh, sorry.
Yes, sir. Okay,
Yeah,
what are the counties?
Du Bois, Pike, Spencer, and Orange.
Okay, if I ask you again, they won't change?
No.
Okay. Your detachment though is a different area than that, or is that the 4 counties that?
It's kind of different.
It's basically Du Bois County and the adjacent counties.
Yeah, surrounding counties.
Yeah.
The Southern Indiana Leatherneck Detachment, or SILD is often you're referring
Correct.
to. Okay, Toys for Tots is going on now, so you are asking people to make donations, and they can make 2 kinds of donations.
Yeah,
What are the 2 kinds?
toys and money.
All right.
Toys.
Let's talk about the toys.
Oh, great. That's what we're here for.
Okay.
Toys you can drop off in any collection point in the several cities that we have toy boxes in, and we'll go through those. But money, you can donate online at our website, www.sildmarines. Are you going to talk?
You're doing a fine job.
Or you can mail us a check made out to Toys for Tots at P.O. Box 184 Jasper. That's SILD Marines, P.O. Box 184 Jasper.
Okay.
And all money that is donated stays in our campaign and is used locally. It's used locally to buy toys that we don't collect enough toys in a certain age group. We use that money to go buy those toys.
What age group is that you don't really get enough toys?
Usually 11 to 14, boys and girls.
That's kind of a tough,
It is tough
category for people to buy gifts for.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so money in that case can help you out, but when
Correct.
people maybe go shopping, sometimes it's the obby of gifts that you can give, but if you're thinking of something a little older, might be not a bad idea to make that the gift.
That would
Drop
be
in the
great.
box.
Yes.
And a lot of these stores, where is the box? It's after checkout, is that correct?
It's usually at the entrance
Okay.
to the store.
And how will you
in the
know that
doorway.
it's your box?
It says Marine Corps Reserves, Toys for Tots, and it's got the train logo
Okay.
on the box.
That train logo is the giveaway.
That train logo is the
Exactly.
giveaway.
Okay, so you go through the line, you buy the toys that you intend to give, and then you just drop them in the box.
Right.
And then you go around and collect those boxes.
That's correct.
But this needs to be done before mid-December.
Yes. Our collection campaign ends on the 16th of December.
Okay.
So that gives us a week, a little more than a week to get the toys out where they need to be.
And to get Dave to say something, not that I don't want to ask you the question, Pat, but he just seems so quiet.
Yes, he does.
Exactly.
How do you select which folks get toys, or how do these kids get registered?
That's pretty easy, actually. You know, you got a one-stop shopping place called SILDmarines.com. You go there, you can find information on anything this detachment has any dealings with. You know, whether it's Toys for Tots, Honor Flight, membership, when the birthday ball is, which is kind of a big deal for us.
Yes.
But there's a link on there. You click on the train, and it'll take you to the site to make a donation. Our address is prominently displayed on our website too, so that's pretty easy.
Is that where they also go to register for gifts?
Yes, I'm sorry. I should answer the question you actually asked. I'm sorry. It's just so much politics here lately.
Yeah, right. Hard to keep track.
It's hard to keep track. But to register, you go to SILDmarines.com. You click on the train logo there, and it'll actually take you to an application. and you fill in the information, you submit it, it magically appears in our distribution center in the form of a piece of paper. And
Via my computer.
Yeah,
Okay, right.
and the little elves run around, they collect toys and put them in the bags and say, here you go.
So you keep like a big warehouse with all these like toys all in an area, and then somebody goes through it.
Exactly, and this year it's right. You want me to keep talking?
Go ahead.
Yeah, okay.
I don't want to stop you.
Well, once you get me started.
I know.
May have been a mistake.
That's okay.
But this year, we're right next to Papa John's, which is kind of stressful on jeans and buttons, but it's.
So that's where you keep these.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
This year,
yes,
that's-
this year.
Yes.
Now, when somebody registers that they would like for their child to receive gifts, obviously they need to be in a needy situation. Can they ask for something? Can they say like Johnny would like a fire truck?
It's extremely helpful to us if they actually have a suggestion. And of course, we can't promise, that's
Sure.
what they'll get, but it'll lead us into the right direction. We want the kids to get what's good for them, so.
And Pat, what do they get? What will each child get?
Well, they'll get 2 toys apiece
Okay.
at a minimum and some stocking stuffers. What we call stocking stuffers, like a matchbox or coloring book and crayons or something like that, something that you would put in a stocking. Just every child gets 2 toys and stocking stuffers.
And how do they get these? Do you deliver them to their home? They come pick them up?
The people that sign up on our website, they'll be scheduled via via email when they can come and pick up. We're in the distribution on Tuesdays and Thursday nights from 6 to 8. Their pickup is from 6:30 to 8 on those nights through the 16th of December. Which, by the way, if you can't find a collection box, you can always bring it to us at the distribution center on Tuesday and Thursday nights as well. So I think everybody knows where Papa John's is at.
Right.
And they can also bring cash there too if they so desire. So,
Now, what's the biggest gift you've ever gotten?
monetarily wise or
Well, toy-wise.
bicycle.
Wow. Okay, that's a pretty.
That's a good.
Somebody's going to get a special Christmas.
Yes.
Is it kind of bad in a way to get a gift that's too big?
It is, because how do you decide who gets it? Especially at that age that you're riding a bicycle, there's a lot of kids there, and we handle on average anywhere from 2,800 to 3,800 kids a year. So I'd rather not have a bicycle donated. I'd rather have several, $10, $15, $20 toys
Sure.
that are still nice toys to give to the child instead of something like that.
So, it's something to think about. If you're going out there and think, I'm going to get a great big gift, it's probably best you just give money. Then you can spread that out over more, or buy more smaller toys.
Exactly.
All right. What is there a value that a toy should have when people purchase it, or is it
No.
it really doesn't matter?
It doesn't matter. I mean, I'll give out a bicycle if somebody wants to donate it.
Sure.
But-
Right. You won't turn anything away.
Right.
Sure.
I'm not
right.
gonna, as long as it's shiny and new.
Right.
We only accept shiny new toys.
So if somebody feels like buying just a couple of Matchbox cars and dropping them in the box, that's great. That helps
That's
you out.
fantastic.
Or if they want to buy one of those electronic name things that teaches
Gizmos,
kids alphabet,
yep.
and it's about $30. That's great too.
That's great, too.
You'll take whatever somebody wants to put in that box.
As long as it's shiny and new, we'll take it.
Okay, and that's a key. Shiny
the
and
key.
new. You're
Yeah.
not a place to get rid of the old toys.
And no child wants to receive a used toy for Christmas.
right.
So
I know you've only done this for 23 years, but can you name the cities where I can find a box for the SILD Marines?
Yes.
Toys for Tots.
Jasper, Birdseye, Honeybird, Ferdinand, French Lick, Santa Claus, and Petersburg.
Oh, so they're all over the place.
Yes.
You'll find your boxes everywhere.
Yes.
Okay. What's the purpose of doing this? Why do you do Toys for Tots? Each of you gets to answer that.
Every child deserves a little Christmas.
Yeah.
Every child. Personally, the reason I do it is my family received toys from Toys for Tots when I was little. And we were in a financial situation, and I've remembered it ever since. And then when I joined the Marine Corps, it was like, oh yeah, I remember Toys for Tots. And when I got out, we started this detachment 23 years ago. We started our Toys for Tots, and gives you a warm feeling on Christmas morning knowing that you helped a needy child at Christmas time.
Dave?
Well, it's hard to top that. That was a fantastic answer. I would say one thing that really draws me to this is the camaraderie we share while we're doing this. Because, I mean, we see each other twice a week, which is great because we all like each other, mostly. And we get to do something together to help other people. And it's like Pat says, it's a good feeling. And I know with this organization, and Pat's pretty proud of this because he's done such a good job of it, but when you make a financial donation to our Toys for Tots campaign, over 99% of that went to toys last year. We have the lowest administration costs among all charitable organizations. And like you noticed when I drove up, if you see what I'm driving, you know the money's not going to me. So.
Or me.
But and 99% of contributions stay local and are used for toys. I mean, that's a phenomenal number.
And we want to point out, really, no gift is too small, no gift too big.
Correct.
And if you really feel committed to giving a big gift, give a big gift. But if you can do it money-wise, do it money-wise.
Correct.
And if they want to make a donation, that also can be done on the website.
Yes.
Correct.
Like, you have a credit card accepting
PayPal.
thingy?
PayPal.
PayPal.
Okay, so they can just right there at their computer in their
Exactly.
pajamas. If they want to, they can help you out.
Yep.
Well, we make no qualms about what they're wearing when they're online. Yeah.
You'll take the money anyway.
Yeah, that's right.
All
Yeah.
Or gifts.
Gifts.
And just even for your kids, I think it can be a special time if you take your kids and you look around and say, you really want toys, but there are kids that don't get toys. How about we buy something and put it in that box for somebody else? That can be a big thing.
You know, that is a big thing, and I have that happen every year. There's a family that'll stop by our distribution center so that child can give his gift and see exactly where it's going. Instead of putting it in a box, they'll bring it to our distribution center, and then slowly the family gets involved with Toys for Tots. And we've had several of those instances throughout the years, and those families are still involved with Toys for Tots. So yeah, that's great.
Are you needing volunteers? Are you needing people to help you, or is that pretty well covered by your group?
We could use help. I'm not going to turn any help away. We have a lot of help between the Marine Corps League and Marine families that have a Marine active duty. A lot of those families help us out. We have a lot of people that aren't associated with the military branch that come and help us out as well. So we have quite a few helpers. I don't check all the boxes in all these places. We have several people that do that, and but if you want to help, come on down.
And the other thing about Toys for Tots, these are not, certain kids aren't getting the best gifts. You are evenly distributing unless there is something special that somebody wants.
Right.
Because there's always going to be special cases that you can help
Right.
with. So basically, it's just kind of at random, they're getting these gifts.
That's right.
Okay. So a gift small is good for a stocking stuffer. A gift large is good for a Christmas gift.
That's correct.
Well, gentlemen, thank you for the work that you do, and thank you. You've served us in the past, and now you serve us here today. That is amazing. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bill.
Thank you.
Anything else you'd like to add about Toys for Tots?
Just please donate.
Please help out. All
Yep,
right.
Just please help out.
Thanks to Pat and Dave, who have been our guests here on 18 WJTS. Toys for Tots boxes are out and about, or you can make a donation cash-wise if you would like to. Once again, the website is
SILDmarines.com.
easy one to remember. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Thank you for watching WJTS in Form. We're local people watching local people.